Hello everybody, and today I'll be showing you how to make a rotating LGBT flag beacon beams using redstone. So yesterday, for the beginning of Pride Month, I made a tutorial on how to build one of these things on TikTok. However, because I didn't want to make so many parts of this thing because the video took 4 minutes long, I had to speed it up, and as a result, people were telling me how it was kind of difficult to follow along with how fast it was going. So I decided to make a YouTube video to demonstrate how to build this in a slowed down version where I explain all of my steps. So with that being said, here is the materials I will be using. I will be using blocks of iron for the base of the beacons and also as the main building blocks. However, you can use any block you want for the structure. I will just be keeping it consistent with iron. So first step, you'll just take the redstone parts out, and what you want to do first is you're going to make a rectangle that is 3 by 8 blocks. So 3 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just going to fill that in. And then in the middle-ish, I guess, you're going to place 6 beacons. This should cause them to light up just like that. And then right behind the beacons, you will place a platform that is 4 wide. And that goes across all of them. Next, you're going to be taking your sticky pistons. They have to be sticky, and placing them on the second block of iron on your new platform all the way across, and then a line of redstone repeaters right behind it. Then you're just going to take redstone dust and put it on the last row. Now take a block of iron and place it diagonally down next to the redstone on either side. And going back, so this is the basic, right? So going back to the front, you're going to place anywhere you want, but for the sake of this example, the button will go right here. So make sure that wherever you activate this, which I recommend a button for this, for my version, it is somewhere, easy and close by and accessible to the rest of your build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the button right here. Again, this can be anywhere you want. And then I'm going to place redstone, which leads down, around, and then stops right before the iron block. I then make the other trail go down the stairs, or the step, and then it's going to loop around until there's 4 blocks in between. Fill those 4 blocks with redstone repeaters, and this is where you want to start to make sure that the redstone repeaters are on the correct tick. So 3 of them, it doesn't matter which 3, but 3 of them have to be on the last tick, and then 1 of them has to be on the second tick. So it looks just like this. Again, it doesn't have to be in this order, but something like this. So it is correct. Next, oh wait, sorry, missed a step. So next what you're going to do is you're going to take your redstone again and lead it around here. This doesn't have to be 3 blocks, or 3 blocks in, but what you're going to do next is you're going to place 2 redstone repeaters. Again, this doesn't have to be exactly right here, but anywhere along this line would be correct. So you're going to place 1 of them on the last tick, and then another one on the second tick, and then you're going to just continue it around until you get right here. Again, this is just for me, but you're going to place it on the last tick. So you need a third repeater somewhere after this side that goes onto the last tick, wherever that may be. Next what you want to do is you want to make sure that everything is looking good. So you're going to press the button, and it's correct when it goes into a loop, just like this, with just enough time that the pistons are retracted for the other colors to appear. So you can just break the redstone to stop the loop, wait for it to go all dark, and then place it back. Now it's time for your colors. Now they don't necessarily have to be these colors, they could be any flags you want, but this is the first of the 3. In this case, I did the 3 most common flags that everyone would notice, especially for the TikTok that I made. So I will be sticking to those, but again, they could be any flag you want, or they don't even have to be LGBT related. They could be any colors, like design that you would like to have. So after you have those colors done, you are going to get your pistons, iron, redstone, and repeaters out again. And on top of the pistons, you're going to place another row of 6 pistons facing the beacon, so the same direction. Next, behind it, you're going to place 2 rows of iron, just like the ones below it. And likewise to what we just did, you're going to place another row of repeaters. However, instead of these being on the first tick, these will be on the 4th or last tick, as seen. Make sure that they are all correct, and then you're going to place a line of redstone right behind it. Now, you're going to take your block of iron, go out 1, and then you're going to go diagonal down, and then you're going to go diagonal down to the right. Instead of towards you, it's going to go down to the right, and then 1 more towards you. Have your redstone go all the way down this and onto the ground, and then you can extend it 2 out, get your repeaters, make sure that you're facing towards the trail, but opposite of where it's going, and you're going to do 5 instead of 4. Now, like the path that it's parallel to, you're going to make these go to the last tick, except for 1, which will go to the 3rd tick. So again, all of them are on the last tick, except for 1, which is on the 3rd tick, just like this. And then you're going to connect it to the previous path that connects to your button that you are using. Now, you do not have to connect this down here, because as soon as this is finished, it will just go away. So there's no need to connect it down there. Next, you are going to get your other colors. In this case, I am doing the bi flag. And this is just an example of 3 colors you can do. So you don't have to do 6 different colors, you can just do 3. And it goes like this. Now, after you decide what flag and colors you want to use, get your block of iron. It could be any block, it could be the piston or a block of iron, but you're just going to place it down and then place a piston facing the same direction as they all have, and then you're going to break the block underneath it, the one that you just placed. Now you're going to make a 3rd row of pistons, just like this, 6 across, and behind it, instead of doing 2 rows, you're going to do 3. Just like this. And unlike the 2 before, this one will have 2 rows of redstone repeaters, where they are all on the last tick. Make sure that they are all correct. You do not want one to be too early, because it will throw the whole thing off. Now you're going to make again the last row, just redstone, and this is where you want to pay a little bit of attention. So on the 2nd block in, you're going to place a iron block diagonally down, and then you're going to place 1 towards you, or to the left, and you're going to place another one to the left, except that this one will be 2 out instead of 1, so it connects to this block right here. Here's what it looks like if you need a visual comparison. Now you're going to have redstone go all the way down, so it connects with this one right here, and that's pretty much it, except that we now have to make the last row of color. So again, this one is the trans flag that I am doing. Again, feel free to use any colors, any flag that you want. This is just for an example to show you what it would look like. Now we are done with this build. And if you press the button just once, you can see that it works, except that there seems to be a slight issue. Alright. Oh, I remember now what it is. I remember. Even I make some mistakes sometimes. Is the reason why this is 2 out is so that you can place a redstone repeater right there on the 2nd block in, and then make it on the last tick, and that should fix it. My bad. There we go. So yeah, I'm not amazing at redstone, so if anyone has like suggestions on how I can make this better, or any tips for the future, like some bad habits that you see, please let me know. Because again, I do not do well with redstone. I have not really done redstone really in huge scales. So I literally just made this, made a little contraption for Pride Month, and it blew up on TikTok, which I did not expect at all. I just came up with an idea and I wanted to execute it. So just let me know if there's anything I need to improve on, and happy Pride Month. Feel free to tell me anything, anything you want to see or examples, or if you need me to clarify something. And I will be sure to get back with you if you need to be on here or on TikTok. It really doesn't matter. With that being said, make sure to follow me on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, and also follow me on Twitch, because I do stream on Twitch a lot, and I upload the VODs here, hence my name and hence the other videos. So this is definitely outside of my comfort zone. However, I might do something like this again if inspiration strikes me. You never know. So yeah, have an amazing day, an amazing month, an amazing year, and I will see you all later, wherever. So bye!